Friday, February 13th, my first commute of 2026. Leaving from home at 30 degrees at 5 a.m. Keeping my eyes peeled as it's Friday the 13th. Yeah, I chose this route for a couple reasons. The first one being it's cold, 30 degrees. Didn't want to run the open interstate. And number two, the Des Moines skyline this hour in the morning kind of lit up. A couple mornings ago, I had a meeting downtown Des Moines and took this route in my Jeep, and it looked pretty cool, so I thought I would take this today. So after seeing many motorcycles all week while I was out making my deliveries, I was itching to get on the motorcycle today because it's supposed to be in the upper 50s after work. I knew it was going to be a chilly ride in the morning, and it wasn't too bad. The only thing that was cold were my fingertips and my toes. Oh, by the way, happy Valentine's Day. I wanted to get that out as I screwed up, as I often do, thinking Friday was the 14th instead of being the 13th. On the left-hand side here, Casey Center is the home of Iowa Barnstormers indoor football team, Iowa Wild minor league hockey team, and the Iowa Energy minor league basketball team. And as you can see, there's very little traffic this hour of the morning through Des Moines, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm taking this route today to avoid the interstate speed and how chilly it would be riding through town this hour of the morning at these speeds. It's not quite as cold, and as you can see, the temperature is dropping on my dash down to 23. When I left home, it was 30, remember? And when I get just north of Des Moines, it'll drop to almost 20 degrees. So, like I said, the backs of my hands really and my toes were the only things that were getting cold. And I did not wear my gauntlet gloves like I usually do when it's this cold, because I wore some other leather gloves that are a little more nimble, that I could work my camera. And otherwise, if I was just riding to work, commuting and not shooting this video, I probably would have wore my gauntlet gloves, but my toes still would have been cold. I wore some thin base layer socks and my outer wool socks, and it was still a little chilly, as to be expected for this cold. But as you remember, a couple weeks ago, I rode the Iowa winter ride, and it's 8 degrees. How can you ever say it's too cold to ride? And now it's afternoon, after my work, after my day in the office. And this was the payoff. It's going to be 58 degrees, and it was a great day. I had my jacket on, got a little warm going through town. Probably didn't need it except for the highway. So I decided to take the Des Moines route back home today. This morning I was one block to the left, which would be to the east of the Casey Center. And 2nd Avenue is one way going north. 3rd Avenue is one way going south. Casey Center is where all the sporting events are played now. Back in the day, when I was a youngster, on the right-hand side is Veterans Memorial Stadium. It's where they played all the sporting events, high school, state championships and stuff were played. And the Iowa Barnstormers played there. Fella you may know, Kurt Warner, started right there won the indoor arena football championship right there in that building. And the Home and Garden Show is going on just right there at the Hy-Vee Hall. To the left is Jethro's Barbecue, famous barbecue in Des Moines. Many stores downtown, and right there to the left, and to the left as well as Buzzard Billy's Cajun food. As you can see, there's a little more traffic this afternoon than there was this morning. So you keep your head on the swivel. Watch out for all inbound enemy ships attacking. As I turn on Grand, headed westbound. See that yellow line right there in the middle? Well, that's going to become very important here in about a block or two. I am not sure if this car thinks it's a one-way street or if they're just from England. Not really sure. Right there. Luckily, they had their window down as I rolled past, and I said, "Hey, you need to pull in behind me." So I hope they did. The Moines Skywalk system overhead there connects over 50 buildings and I think is a little over 4 miles long. This way in the winter, or it goes from parking garages to convention centers to sporting complexes that we just went past to restaurants to all types of things. This way, especially during the winter, you don't have to go outside. You can park, walk across these Des Moines Skywalk system, get to your meeting, get to your concert, get to your sporting event, and just have some fun without trudging through the snow. So I have one more overpass and then I'm headed for home. So I just want to say thank you for riding along. Have a great day. Keep your head on a swivel, and we'll see you the next time. Take care, my friends.